So I've been using the Pixel since the Pixel 2, and this might actually be the most exciting hardware moment for the Pixel I've seen in years. Hey, what's going on? I'm Michael. This is Michael Tech, and here I talk about everything Google ecosystem. And today we're going to be talking about magnets. I'm going to be showcasing 7 different magnetic accessories you can use for your Pixel 10. One specifically you've never seen before, and a few other ones that I would say to skip. But before we dive in, make sure you subscribe so you can know when my next video comes out. But let's get into it. So a quick foundation before we actually get into the products. Qi 2 is the universal wireless charging standard that adds magnets. That's what's on the back of the Pixel 10 Pro. The original Qi was great. I mean, you'd put your phone on a pad and it would charge. That's fine, but wood is doing a lot of work in that sentence. 1 millimeter off and you're pretty much getting 2 watts of charging. That's really, really slow. Qi 2 adds a ring of magnets that physically snaps your phone into perfect alignment every single time. Guaranteed fast charging every time. Google's Pixelsnap is built entirely on this Qi 2 standard, which means the Pixel 10 isn't just compatible with Google's own accessories, it's compatible with the entire Qi 2 ecosystem. All of this works because they all speak the same language. That's the main unlock feature about it. Now the ultimate question is, which Pixel actually works with this Qi 2 standard? Well, I'm glad to tell you it's the Pixel 10, Pixel 10 Pro, Pixel 10 Pro XL, and even the Pixel 10 Pro Fold. Literally the first foldable in the United States that accepts Qi 2 magnetic charging. They support charging speeds up to 25 watts on the Pixel 10 Pro XL, up to 15 watts on the 10 and 10 Pro and the 10 Pro Fold. On the Pixel 9 series and older, well, unfortunately the magnets don't exist on those phones. So none of these accessories are gonna snap on. However, you can buy a case that you can potentially get from Amazon that will allow you to still magnetically charge. And when you do charge with the Pixel 9, you will be charging at a much slower speed, unfortunately, which 9 times out of 10 makes a good reason to actually upgrade to the Pixel 10. So let's go down the list. Let's start with the official one, the official Google Pixelsnap. Google's own Pixelsnap charger starts at $39 and it's Qi 2 charger certified. It hits 15 watts on the Pixel 10 and goes all the way up to 25 watts on the Pixel 10 Pro XL. But for that top speed, you need at least a 35 watt or a higher USB-C adapter, which I have here. And it does not come in the box, so you have to buy it separately. That's really the only catch. I mean, otherwise, the build quality is exactly what you'd expect from Google. Clean, minimal, aluminum finish, and the snap is absolutely satisfying. I use this specific one on my nightstand because it's the Pixelsnap with the stand. They both come separately. Just budget for a 45 watt adapter separately, and then there you go. Next is the Pixelsnap ring stand, and this one starts at $29.99, basically $30. It snaps magnetically and it folds out for a kickstand. Has a microfiber lining on the back so you can rotate orientation without fully pulling it off. Propped up on a desk for video calls, angled for watching content. The ring doubles as a grip so you're not white knuckling your phone every single time you're out and about. Is this one worth it? Definitely, for sure. This is my everyday carry pick for my Pixelsnap lineup, for sure. Next is a leather wallet that works for Pixelsnap. I pretty much have gotten this from Amazon. You can get one from Spigen. I'll link this one down below as well. Honestly, this is really good if you want to minimize your everyday carry. It honestly only carries about 2 cards at most. I do my ID and my main credit card that I use. I wouldn't suggest it being a means to replace your entire wallet, but it's great for a good minimal experience. All right, now we're going into the third party category, which is the Anker Mag Go. It's pretty much the most trusted name in charging accessories these days. The Qi 2 Puck is straightforward, reliable, well-built, and priced under $20 most of the time. It hits 15 watts on the Pixel 10, snaps perfectly every time, no frills, no cooling fan, no extra arm, just the charger that works. Cool thing about this one is it also has a nice little spinning gesture so you can actually turn the orientation of your Pixel when it's sitting on a nightstand or on your desk. Is this one worth it? I would say so, mainly because of the price. I mean, you kind of get 2 for the price of 1 because the Google Pixelsnap official one is a lot more expensive. Next is the Ugreen MagFlow 2-in-1. It's literally what I mainly use on my office desk. Not only can you charge your Pixel 10 on the top arm right here, but you can also charge your Pixel Buds at the bottom because there's also a wireless charger at the bottom as well. Folds completely flat for travel as well, so I can put it inside of my everyday carry bag if I wanted to. And this pretty much just makes my desk feel a little bit more intentional without having a bunch of different chargers everywhere. I would definitely say get this one if you have yourself a pair of Pixel Buds and you want to charge both the Pixel Buds as well as your Pixel phone at the same time. It works flawlessly together. So next on the list is probably one of the most interesting chargers in this lineup. The Spigen MagFit Cryo Max isn't just a Qi 2 charger. It has a built-in cooling fan running at 5,100 RPMs that actually pulls heat away from your phone while it charges, so it keeps it really cool. Is this worth it? I'll say for most people, no, especially because of the price, but also if you're not gaming or doing anything intensive on your phone while it's charging, I would say skip this and go for the traditional Google Pixelsnap charger, and you'll get the standard charging speeds. So this last one I saved on purpose because I'm pretty sure you've never seen it before, nor have you heard it before, but it's pretty unique. This is the Clix Power keyboard. It's a full QWERTY keyboard that snaps directly onto the Pixel 10 magnetically via Qi 2. It's a full QWERTY keyboard that snaps directly onto the Pixel 10 magnetically via Qi 2. It connects over Bluetooth, so there's no port required. It literally just snaps, pairs, and your Pixel 10 has a physical keyboard like the good old days. It also has a 2,150 milliamp built-in battery that extends your phone's battery and wirelessly charges your Pixel through the magnetic connection. And because it uses Qi 2 magnets instead of a case, you can rotate it and it works perfectly in portrait mode or in landscape. And because it uses Qi 2 magnets instead of a case, I've actually been using this for the past month or so on and off, and I use it for specific scenarios when I need to write something really long like an email. And I'm sure no one on your feed has ever talked about this before. Honestly, is it worth it? If you prefer physical keyboards, I honestly think this is what you should actually invest in. So before I wrap up, here's actually a tip I want to share with you to learn a little bit more about Qi 2 charging and get the best out of your wireless charging on your Pixel 10. First, if you need to charge fast, turn on airplane mode. Same as it ever was. It cuts off cellular, Bluetooth, and background processes significantly so that it speeds up charging regardless of the method. Here's the second tip. Go to settings, scroll down to battery, then tap on battery health, and then tap charging optimization. You'll notice there's two options, adaptive charging and limit to 80%. And deliberately slows charging overnight to finish at 100% right when you wake up instead of sitting at 100% for 6 hours. All right, so here's the final verdict. With all of these 7 different wireless charging experiences or these Pixelsnap experiences, here's how I break each one of them down. If you just want a reliable Qi 2 charger, the Anker MagGo under $20 works perfectly. You want the official Google experience, get the Pixelsnap charger with the Pixelsnap stand, guaranteed optimization, and clean hardware. Do you want a minimal wallet experience? Get yourself a Pixelsnap leather wallet, which has your cards on the back of your phone to give you one less thing to carry. Do you want a great desk setup? Get the Ugreen MagFlow, which is a 2-in-1, comes with the ability to wireless charge a Pixel 10 as well as Pixel Buds with one station, one cable, no fuss. For gaming or heavy use, get the Spigen Cryo Max. The cooling fan is real and it actually matters. Do you want the full ecosystem? I would suggest starting with the Pixelsnap charger, then add yourself the Pixelsnap ring stand. That combination covers charging at home and grip on the go, and it's just about $70 total. And for the Clix keyboard, you already know if this is for you. If you're thinking, I kind of want that, I'd say just get it. So that's pretty much my Qi 2 ecosystem when it comes to Pixelsnap and the Pixel 10. Literally, when Google opened up the door for third-party marketers to be able to create their own accessories, they just walked right in and created some of the best accessories I've seen. And there's literally no better time than now to get yourself a Pixel. Even if you're coming from an iPhone that has MagSafe, all of those MagSafe accessories will work on your Pixel as well, and that's a really cool thing. If you have any of these Pixelsnap accessories or know of any other ones, or if you're just a fan of the new Clix Power keyboard, comment down below and let me know. And as always, follow and subscribe for more Google ecosystem coverage, and I'll see you in the next one.